It's time to roll on once again. Since it's Truckin' Thursday, we're back to roll on trucking for the next time, and we're not going to be back once again if I'm rejoining with this game for some times. And looks like we're going to be spawning with some kind of trucks, and it's about time to join the team, not the free roam. So it is about doing for the company driver. It's about time that I'm about to change the team. So if I'm going to be changing for some teams, now which is I'm going to be starting for Swipe Terminal. So let's go ahead and out. Now I'm in and officially in the company team for just only one. I am now in a Swipe Terminal for just only one. So I just spawned a truck one for the 2010. So let's get respawned with this truck, and we're gonna be trying for this first time as well. And we're not going to have a no for this time. And this truck is won't able to get coupled up with some trailers. So we're going to be respawning once again. So I need to try again for just only one thing that you have to do so. It feels it's not going to be such a very long time. But it also, this is such a messed up one for one piece. Now I get on the truck and we got some fuel system just I'm gonna be using for just only one. So how many mileage that I'm gonna be going use? So looks like I need to save money that I wanted to do, and it's probably not going to be trying to make such a very bad thing. So I may delete this truck and respawn the new 2010 as well. And I just need to keep on respawning one thing, and the trailer has been missing. There we go. We got some trailer ready and we're on our way to make some money. And looks like I'm going to get reversed and couple one trailer at a time. So I'm just going to keep ourselves and let's go and head out and switch there to 7th gear. And how those gears ratios are does not look like that. But this job was absolutely outdated as well. So the truck needs to make things full more things to go. And the trailer just spins it out for just only sometimes. It looks like I'm going to shifting down to 4th gear by itself. And we're gonna make some money for this only one time. And we just probably not gonna giving for some job for just only myself. And where are these ones? And probably where the cargo go. And probably it's not going to be finding out of here. And if I'm going to be deleting this truck, and this work is outdated for such a very long time, and it's got to be a little bit worse for this time, and it is not going to be such a very good luck at this moment. So I might getting outlawed for something like else, and I might able to go uncouple for this one, and I just delete it instead. So let's gonna be regaining for some truck. For sale price is gonna be for the freight shaker. Looks like it's gonna be going for it in 2015 semi truck, and looks like it's fixed, whatever it is, and it seems like it's broken or something. And looks like the trailer has been fixed using a 2015. I'm not gonna be doing this for sure. I'm using a 2010, but it's probably not even work as well. If I'm gonna be driving with this number 2010 for just only sometimes forgetting for these trailer, it might be able to spin out for some power slides for something. So anyways, I'm gonna be using a 2015 semi-truck, using a semi-truck as well that I'm gonna be properly used. Now it's time for the first terminal that I'm gonna be saving money, which is I'm going to be trying to do something is only for just a work for a couple of these days. And it's gonna be not quite so very easy for just pulling one trailer at a time. And we're gonna be feeling to get around for these miles. And how suppose that I'm gonna be playing like there? If I'm going to be playing for something, and let me just going for onboard view inside the truck. So how does it work? How does it not gonna be making so much money? And where is these kind of these things? Maybe I should open up for the trailer. And it cannot able to open up for this trailer for some times. So maybe if I'm going to be refueling some truck and a pickup truck for something like that, I won't able to do so. But anyways, let's get around for just some kind of this automatic thing. And it will almost going to get stuck for this now. So the max gears is only for 10 gears that the truck gear use. So there must be the best trucking right over there, and right next to the swipe terminal. And probably I'm not going to be going for left side of the road, and this truck might able to get ran out of fuel for this time. It has 13 gears, which is not going to do this for sometimes. If I'm not going to be refueling some truck, it will cost a lot of money, and I need to respond for some trucks. Try not to waste with some money for this time. If this car was just saved for fuel, getting out of fuel for this time, I might absolutely nothing to do so. It was might able to get worried for this time. So let me just going for an onboard view and press the little C, and pressing the little C is for the headlights or the hazard lights for just something like else. And I'm just going to get around there for the town and city, and it looks like there must be a stop sign right over there. Now let's get around with the map and try not to waste with some fuel. If we ran out of fuel sometimes, the engine might able to get stalled, and it's probably not going to be trying to make as fast as possible. It will not last for sure. But the truck is hitting to the gear number 13, which is, well, it is quite a bit really fast, but not something like we're officially we're gonna be about this. And we're just about to make ourselves to move far as I possibly that I could. And there is nothing that I'm going to be finding a way, which is I'm not going to be saving money for this time. Looks like I'm going to be making so much money for just only one thing, that we're in the swipe terminal for this time. It looks like the truck is heading to 45 miles an hour. It looks like we're heading towards to the intersection, which the lights are gone green, and I'm not gonna be running out of time. We're just going to hit some red lights on it. It looks like there must be going to make ourselves to save the gas field, and looks like the lights have been turning red, and there must be the speed limit has got to be 45 miles an hour. And I just went inside for the truck for just, well, I'm not using for a truck horn or something. Maybe it's got to be a few more miles that officially are going away. We're just going to hit some 53 miles an hour. I'm just speeding for a little bit. So I'm just dropping down to 45 miles an hour, which is insanely gonna be outlawed for this time. It's got to be going so far that I might heading for a U-turn, which has got to be so far that I just found out there must be another things like something like that. And there must be the cooked foods worker. And where is that kind of town for just monstrosity like these things? It's just gonna be on Campo for a trailer, which is some kind of things like that, which is kind of pretty far for this time in swipe terminal. It looks like I'm unable to find a way to save some fuel, shifting down to 5th gear, which is kind of very slow. And this trailer just bounced off. It looks like I might able to go on Campo for this one, and it's probably going for red light or something. And then just wetly going for a reverse. And let's see, we're gonna be finding for a perfect spot to make ourselves for a parking line without colliding to another trailer or something like that. It looks like we just parked incorrectly, but I cannot able to park this trailer perfectly. So which means I'm going to uncouple with this. It's unable to uncouple. It looks like I'm about to delete this truck, so maybe I'm just gonna be spawning another truck or something like that. So we got some only one thing, so there must be Volvo. It's gonna be such a free things like this. Now we're gonna be using for Peterbith, and everything should might able to get nothing, but I need to change the job for this in the whole night time as well. Probably it's gonna be the next morning as well.